So in this video, I'm just going to show you a few simple tips of how I make my Express dress shirts last so long and how I can get so much wear and tear from my Express dress shirts. So first off, number one, when buying Express dress shirts, you want to avoid solid colored ones. As much as I like these and they're nice and they look good, these just have a shorter lifespan. If it's a solid colored dress shirt, it's not going to last that long. I don't know what it is, something about these, they're just going to fade much quicker. When you wear it and it's gripping your neck, you're gonna see the sweat stain in the collar much quicker as well too. You wanna avoid solid color ones. You can still wear them, but just keep in mind that these, you could probably only wear these a few times for special occasions and then they're not really gonna last as long. And me personally, I feel like pattern one and stripe ones look so much better. So you're gonna wanna go and try to cop ones like these. And most importantly, like when you see this, you could already see the shininess in it. Like, wow, you could already see the glossing in this type of pattern one. So when you get pattern ones, these have a much, much more longer lifespan. And most importantly, when you wear this one and maybe it kind of sweats in the collar, you won't even see the sweat stain in the collar. And those things about those stains that come in the collar, the irony is that the shirt is still brand new. It's still clean. It's not even like the shirt is dirty. It's just, it got the sweat stain here, but with this one right here, you won't even be able to see it. And most importantly, again, this just looks so much more youthful. It looks more of like, oh, a fun day at the office, and it's not like, oh, I gotta go to work. It's more of like, oh, I'm relaxed. I'm having a good time. This is nice. It's like a party type of dress shirt. Now, when it comes to washing these shirts, first off, you don't wash them. You take them to the dry cleaners. You do not want to wash any of your dress shirts at all. I never really wash any of my dress shirts. I take them all to the dry cleaners. And when you take them to the dry cleaners, don't say, oh, get it lingerie or this. No. Say you want it dry cleaned. And if you absolutely have to put it in the washer, you're like, no, I have to use the washer. Okay, if you're going to use the washer, you want to put it on the most shortest cycle possible. And then you want to use cold water. You don't want any sort of heat or any sort of hot water touching your shirts at all. And then it does not go in the dryer. So you want to make sure that right when you take it out of the washer, you're going to go ahead and just basically hang up that shirt and just give it like a day and let it hang dry and then iron it. But don't ever let it touch the dryer, because when you let it touch the dryer, that's also another time when it's going to fade, and then also it's going to be able to shrink. And again, if you're buying your shirts already in that extra tight size, you don't want it to shrink anymore, because then you're probably not going to be able to fit it at all. And then when washing these shirts, you want to avoid powdered detergent. You want to kind of lean more towards liquid detergent. When I'm using liquid detergent, it's not going to hit the shirt that hard with the fade. So it's not really going to fade it as much. When you use powdered detergent, for some reason, I don't know what it is. From my past experience when I was using powdered ones, my shirt started to fade a lot more on the collar. But whereas when I just use a liquid one, it has a bit more of a softer touch to it. It gets all the odors and cleans out the shirt much more easily. And last but not least, one thing I want you to keep in mind, as you see, I'm holding all these different shirts in my hand. I got this one, right? This one. If you want to make your shirts last, you're going to have to at least own 5 to 6 shirts, okay? You just can't say I'm going to buy one shirt and how do I make this last? And that's with everything. If you only have one pair of white shoes and you're like, how do I make this last? It's just not going to happen. You need at least 3 or 4 of them in rotation. You need to have a wardrobe so that you could switch it up, so you're not just, putting excess mileage on one shirt, on one pair of jeans, one pair of, joggers. You need multiple different ones to keep it all in rotation. So there you have it. That's basically how I make my dress shirts last, how I kind of take care of them. And then again, one simple basic rule too is before you put it in the washer, you're going to want to go ahead and remove that little thing that's in the collar that keeps your collar straight. And you're going to want to go ahead and pop that out. And then when you take it out the washer, you'll pop it back in. So keep in mind, always go out and aim for the patterns. Patterns last so much longer. Striped ones last for so long. This shirt right here, this striped Express shirt right here, guess how long I had this? 6 months? No. 1 year? No. 5 years. This striped Express dress shirt is 5 years old. This is an extra slim fit one. I can still fit it. Extra small, and I still wear it to this day. 5 years. So look, the striped ones, they're gonna last so much more longer than the solid color ones. So aim for striped. pattern dress shirts.